What up, what up, what up? This is Travis Believes. I'm gonna tell you something. I get a question a lot. People always ask me, what are the keys to going viral? Oh my gosh, you work with people like Princey, you work with people like Jay and all these other type of people and they go viral. People wanna ask me these questions all the time. So I'm gonna give you guys something that pretty much helps your overall perspective on how to go viral on social media. The biggest three factors on going viral more than anything else, all right? So make sure you pay attention to this. All right, so here's the number one thing. So first thing you want to pay attention to is emotion, right? Whenever you're creating these pieces of content or whatever the case may be, what emotion are you trying to invoke? Are you trying to be funny? Are you trying to be sad? What's the emotion that you're trying to evoke? So whenever you're making your pieces of your content, your videos, and things like that, there needs to be that in mind. All right, what do I want a person to feel? A lot of times when we're making these videos, we're just making, hey, I just want to make this video. Okay, but when you make that video and you watch the video, are you showing exactly what the person wants in order for them to feel what you want them to feel? That feeling is what makes it shareable. And shareability is what you're going for. When things become shareable, that's when things go viral. So that's the number one thing you want to do. Number two is relevancy, all right? How is your content relevant? Meaning like, for example, the election is coming up. You want to go viral? Make something about the election. Football just started? Make something about football. How is your content relevant? How can you use what's going on in terms of maybe the date, maybe some sort of holiday, maybe something relevant going on in the culture, maybe something relevant that's in people's lives, like school and work. How are you making something that impacts a broad amount of people? What about your content is going to impact the vast majority of people? You know what I'm saying? So how are you doing that? That's a very important aspect. If you make something that's culturally relevant to people, people are going to want to pay attention to what you got to say because they're going to want to either agree or disagree, which leads me to the next point. Compelling, right? Compelling is important. The main thing about what makes something compelling is three aspects. What makes something compelling is first, you need your own identity, right? When I always say there is no identity in neutrality. A lot of times people are scared to break the mold. They're scared to give their opinion. They're scared people are going to disagree. Well, guess what? People disagreeing is what makes them want to actually speak about it, comment about it, and see what they got to say. If everybody agree with you, then guess what? Nothing happens. Again, there's no identity in neutrality. So you want to always make sure that you give your own thoughts on this. And so you're going to give people a reason to follow you. You're going to also give people a reason to comment. And guess what? You're also going to give people a reason to identify with you. That is the number one component in making it compelling. Number two in making something compelling is your quality. Now, it doesn't have to be great quality, but having great quality is an aspect. Like if you make something and people can see that you actually put effort into it, that's also going to make somebody want to pay attention to what you got to do. And then number three, you are vying for people's attention on the internet, right? This is the reason why you might see like a title or like a thumbnail that's like very jarring, that jumps out at you, right? And the reason they do that is because you're vying for people's attention on the internet, right? So 85% of people that use the internet watch video, right? So what you want to do is you want to say, how in this crowded space do I make myself relevant, right? Well, a jarring title, a jarring thumbnail, things like that, those type of things will get people to want to see what you have to say. So just think about this for a second. We just come up, let's just say, let's just talk about something relevant, football that's going on today, right? Let's say I say, I give you somebody famous like Russell Wilson, right? If I give you a title and say, Russell Wilson has the most amazing catch, guess what? Everybody that watches football is going to want to watch that video. They're going to look at that title and like, oh my gosh, I want to see. He's a quarterback. How can he catch anything? He's throwing the ball. But if I gave you that title, everybody that watches football is going to want to see what's going on. And guess what? Even people that don't want to watch football is going to be curious. The most amazing catch. Let me go check that out. You see what I'm saying? Okay, so guys, we have emotion, which is very important because actually the real reason why it's important is because everybody experiences the same emotions worldwide. That's the reason why this is the #1 key to going viral. Everyone worldwide experiences the same emotion. You have to figure out how to evoke that emotion out of people. That's what gives it its shareability. So #1, emotion, right? Shareability, emotion, shareability. #2, relevancy. What in the culture is making this relevant? How is this relevant to other people's lives? Why is this important to other people? And #3, compelling, right? Why should somebody click on your video out of all the videos that's going on? Why do they care to listen to you? These 3 things are the most important reasons that videos go viral.